Hi guys, Tracy here, and today it is kit day in my scrap room. Kit day is what I call the day that my kits have arrived. It's sort of my first free day or my first free chunk of time after my kits arrive. So this is the day that I kind of tidy up my scrap room. I get rid of my old kit and put it all into my stash or decide what I'm going to do with it, and move in my new kit and get it all ready to use for the month. So today is May 8th. And happy birthday, Mom. It's my mom's birthday today. And I have some layouts to share with you guys. Every one of these has a process video, so I'm going to go through them very quickly. But what I like to do in these Out With the Old videos is just show you guys what I made for the month, and so how I used my kit, and then I also show my leftovers. And you guys have given me feedback that you want to see more of these, so I'm trying to do one every month. So far I've been doing okay this year with getting most of them done. So here's the first one that I'm going to show you guys. This is a layout that I did called Backpack Buds. If you're interested in seeing how I created this layout, you can check out my channel. There is a process video on this one. And this one I basically used a scrap. This background scrap was used for an earlier layout, and so I just wanted to use it and have another chance to have another circle on my layout. And my challenge, every month lately I've been kind of challenging myself to do different things. So in February, I was trying to scrapbook a lot about Scott and I and our relationship, or just Scott, because he's the photographer in the class. He's the photographer in the family, so he doesn't get scrapbooked very often because he's behind the lens. And then I can't remember what I was trying to do in March, but in April, what I was trying to do is kind of use more of the page. And so this isn't a great example, but I did kind of spread myself out a little bit more than usual. So a lot of times my layouts look kind of like this, with a bunch of stuff in the middle and nothing really on the edges, maybe a little bit on one of the edges. So I'm kind of trying to spread myself out a little bit. This isn't a great example of that, but the other layouts, I think I did a pretty good job of pushing myself a little bit outside of my comfort zone. One thing that I wanted to talk about in this layout that I didn't say in my process video was that this photo was actually taken by my husband, and I really like the way that the lines kind of lead you to the title, and that was part of why I chose to put the title there. But also I ran the edge of this so that it follows the snowbank, because this is vellum, you can kind of see, and the snowbank provided another one of these leading lines. So you've got a line here, and a line there, and it all kind of leads to this point. And so that's why I placed the title there. And I tried to not take away from this line, even though I wanted to put a bit of journaling right here. So I made sure that the line of this frame kind of followed the line of the snow, even though you can't really see it all that well. That's kind of why I decided on that placement. I think I kind of scooched over that when I was talking about it in my process video. So that's what that was all about. Then I did this Pinterest layout about a Pinterest inspired project that we did. We were going for this, and this is kind of what we got. So it was not exactly the same. We didn't have hard enough frosting to make little straight looking sticks. Our frosting was way too soft. It's like a creamy, whippy type of frosting. I think you'd need to use more of a stiff frosting for this. We put it in the fridge and it did get stiff, but it still kind of came out more like strings than like sticks. But I still think it looks relatively like a bird's nest. We also didn't have the nice robin egg looking eggs that were pastels. We had like bright colored eggs, so they don't exactly look like eggs either, but there's a little bird. So I don't know, I think we've pulled it off anyways. The person who we made this cake for is my sister-in-law, and she's an actual cake decorator, and she makes those beautiful cakes that look like things. She's an artist, so she sculpts the little fondant and makes little flowers and figures and people and stuff. So we just wanted to make a nice cake for her, and I don't know, this certainly isn't the caliber of her cakes, but I think she appreciated the effort that we put forth anyways. There's a process video on this as well. And then this is my pocketed page for the month. I'm doing about 1 page per month, unless if something big happens or, you know, I'm kind of inspired to do more. So this is my pocketed page. I just put it amongst my scrapbooking layouts in my regular scrapbooking album, which is just a D-ring binder from Recollections, and this will just go in between all of these layouts. I'm not sure where it will land, but so I have a share video for this, and I also have a process video for this. So that will go there, and I used the This Life Noted kit for this. Oh, and the kit I had this month was the Let Me Go kit. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And then here's another one that I did, and there's a process video on this as well. I think, yeah, this is the first layout I made with this month with this kit, with the Let Me Go kit, and it was using the sketch from the month for the Scraptastic sketch. And then here's another one. I also have a process video on this. It says, just keep swimming. I don't think I have anything extra to say about this one. And then this one, this was where I was really pushing myself to fill up the page and kind of do more, kind of cover more space than I usually cover. And then this one, again, these layers are kind of bigger than what I usually do, so that was, and then this one here, this one actually didn't use the kit. This was a layout that I created using my own stash, and so this wouldn't be included in my count, my final count for how many layouts I got done using the kit, but I just wanted to kind of include it because it's some of what I did this month, and that was fun. And I think I'm going to try to scrapbook without a kit more often. Maybe once a month I'll try to get a layout done just for my stash. And then what I did this month was, when I was finished doing layouts, I did a couple of cards, and I was inspired. I'm not a card maker, as you guys know. If you watch my channel, you know I'm not terribly talented at card making. So what I did was, I went to the gallery at the end of the month when I had mostly scraps. I went to the gallery and picked out a couple of cards that I really liked that other people had created. So this is a beautiful card by Leanne Allison, and it is right now on the Scraptastic gallery under the Let Me Go kit. So you can see this for yourself on there. And Leanne does some absolutely beautiful cards, so I definitely wanted to be inspired by this, and more than inspired, I pretty much copied it because, as I said, I'm not a good card maker, and so I just kind of copied it, and I didn't do the stitching, and I kind of changed it, but very, very little, and that's what I came up with. And this said enjoy, I think, down there. I just covered it up to say follow your heart. And I actually did two of these at the same time. My other one, actually this is my other one, and it looks pretty much identical. Like I just used different phrase stickers than she used. I used a long one and just cut it in two, as opposed to she used one. I don't know where she got that, but and then she put these phrases up here, and I just skipped that. So, and I love that paper. This was my favorite paper in the kit, so I was really happy to make a card with some of my scraps from this paper because I wanted to kind of showcase it. So I have this one, and that one I already gave away. That's why I only have a picture of it. And then this is another one that I gave away already. And this one was inspired by this card by Susan Stringfellow. So again, it's almost a complete copy. I just did different things on the banner. I just used the typewriter and a couple of labels from my stash, and I put 1949 on there because that was the year of his birth, of the person who I gave that to. I gave it to my father-in-law. So I kind of did three copy cards, because there were two of this and one of these. And I think I just wanted to point out to my viewers that that's a really great way to use up scraps. Even if you're not a card maker, like just go online, go to the kit gallery, check out some cards that other people have done, and just copy them, because unless if you're submitting it for design team work, or, which, I mean, I'm on the design team, but these aren't things that I'm submitting for my work. These are my own personal projects. It's okay to copy as long as you're not submitting it for publication or, you know, saying that it's your own designs online or something. And then this one is one that I did do make myself. It's like so simple. I just took the Love You Most die cut from the This Life Noted kit this month, and I hadn't used it on my pocketed pages, and I had more of this paper left, so I cut a mat out of this paper, and then I wanted to kind of slip this down in between, so I actually cut this paper right along there with my paper trimmer, and then I stuck this piece, so this was in two pieces, I stuck this piece down where I wanted it to be, and then I stuck the Love You Most so that just the letters were layered over this stripe, and the rest of it was on like the green card base like that. And then I layered this on top of it so that it looks like the Love You Most is like right on the blue paper, but it's actually on the blue stripe, but it's actually tucked behind. And then I just went into my enamel dot stash and just picked some enamel dots that matched the colors on the paper and just kind of put them every here and there. So that was, and that card took about 5 minutes to make, I think. It didn't take very long at all. So I got a total of 4 cards out of this kit, along with, and I won't count this one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, I won't count this, 5, and 6. So I got 6 layouts and 4 cards out of the Let Me Go kit this month, so I'm really happy with that. I try to do at least 4 layouts a month, and sometimes I'll get more. So I'm happy when I get more. Then, now I'll show you guys what I have left over from this kit. So I just want to say before I even start showing my leftovers that I have dipped into my leftovers already and passed some of them along. Where is that? Right, okay, so I have a note of what I already took out of my kit, because it's not, I don't want to make it seem like, you know, I just want this to be a good reflection of what kind of leftovers you can expect if you're making about 6 layouts and a couple cards. So I gave 8 of the ephemera pieces and some of the travel stickers and the cork arrow and airplane and some of the small fancy pants sheet of stickers. I gave all that stuff away already because I had a friend who's traveling, and so I just wanted to pass her on my leftovers because this was a travel themed kit, and I only made 1 layout that was travel themed, so there were lots of airplanes and bikes and travel themed phrases and stuff left. So I passed those all along to my friend who is doing some travel scrapbooking. So I'll show you what I have left in addition to that. So of those fancy pants ephemera pieces, I mean, as I said, I gave 8 of those away. The ones that I have left here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the most I've ever used of a single ephemera pack that came in a kit. So I used tons of these fancy pants ephemera pieces, and then as I said, I gave away 8. And then I cut the edges off. These were 3 journaling cards, and I cut the edge off of it. So I still have those cards, and those would be nice. I'm going to put these, I keep a little basket of this kind of stuff right next to my typewriter. And then if I need something to type on, I've got a couple of little scraps. I only used 3 of these Dear Lizzie Puffy Heart stickers. These are very versatile, and I'm not sure why I didn't get more of these on my layouts this month because they're really fun and versatile and great colors, but I don't know what happened there. But anyways, I'm sure I'll use them in the future. I have lots of these gold enamel dots left, and I love them, so they will be fun. I'm happy to have some leftovers so that I can use them on future layouts. Then I have a small amount of this, which was my favorite paper in the kit, and so I'm happy to have this. I might put it on another card or something. And then I have a small piece of this paper. So if I hang on to this, if I don't put it in a card, I will put it in my multicolor scrap drawer. I used some of these stickers, but not a ton. I used lots of the gray ones and some of the yellow and pink. And I didn't get to use any of these yellow tile stickers, which I actually really love yellow tile stickers. So the yellow is one of my favorite colors of letter stickers, so I'll be using those for sure. And I dipped into these, but I didn't use too many of those. And as I said, I just cut off the edge of this. It had a bunch of travel phrases. I just handed that on to my friend. I had used some of them, but not too many. Then this watercolor paper was another one of my favorites. I'm not sure that I will save it for what it is. I might put it in with my, put this over by my typewriter again, because this is nice paper for typing on. This will go in with my probably black and white scraps. Probably, because I've got a bunch of nice pink polka dot paper in there already, so I like to kind of just spread my scraps around. This will go in with my pink scraps. These will just go in the garbage, these small amounts. And then these transparencies, I'm going to stick these in with my overlays, which I keep in a drawer. So I have a bunch of these crepe paper overlays from other kits, and I'll just stick these in with those because they're very similar items. I have one of these cut aparts from Ormaloo left, and I have one die cut here that says with you, and a couple of other cut aparts. Oh, that's another Fancy Pants ephemera piece. So these are all Ormaloo and kind of specific to Scraptastic, so I put these in another one of these little drawers, so I'll just put them there for future use. And then these are just punches and stuff. I'll just put these in the recycling box. Put these in my recycling box. Then I have a whole piece of this paper that I didn't even cut into. Look at that. It's a nice piece of paper too. I like both sides of it. So I will put this in with my recent buys just because it's a nice newish paper that I want to make sure I use soon. So I will put that over in my paper storage area. I have this nice part of this map, which is actually the part of the world that I'm most likely to travel to someday. A whole bunch of these nice little scraps, and I love the colors of these. So I'll probably put these in with my multicolored scraps, just because I love the colors of these so much. These will all go in the recycling because I can't hang on to every little scrap. I only hang on to the bigger ones. Then this is a full piece of cardstock that I will put with my cardstock. And then these I'll just dump in the paper recycling. So put these enamel dots in here. Put these stickers in my sticker drawer. So I keep my stickers in a drawer, a Jetmax drawer. And I don't like to have my stickers too full, like, okay, I do have a lot of stickers, but seriously, this is 5 or 6 years worth of stickers here. Yeah, I've got a lot of stickers. Anyways, I just keep them because I can't bear to get rid of them, and I'm pretty sure I'll use them someday. So, you know what? I'm going to put them in a giveaway pile. I don't need to keep those. All right. My trays are empty. Now I have to go up to my pegboard. What's left on my pegboard? Set of letter stickers, my favorite, one of my favorite letter stickers. So I have another set of these, and a set of this Jilly Beans Soup Alpha Beans, which I love these days. I'm really into these letters. So I'm going to put these over with my thicker storage.